Mighty and Lamb Ministry is a not-for-profit organization that God began through me. I didn't set out to begin in ministry, but as people started inviting me to share my story of, in 2003, how my wife and 4 children perished in that flash flood in Kansas, and how God brought me through that horrific ordeal to share His grace and His amazing story through our lives by challenging others to know God and to live His life of no regrets. And so it's a traveling ministry, and I travel across the country, even around the world, wherever I'm invited, and just challenge people to draw closer to God and draw closer to one another. I don't charge any fees for what I do. I don't have an agent. I strive to come with no strings or stipulations attached. I pay for all the travel up front and so forth. And so it's truly a ministry of faith. I come freely and just trust God to provide. I offer materials, books that I've written, one with focus on a family called Into the Deep, one man's story of how tragedy took his family but could not take his faith. And then my second book called 7 Steps to No Regrets. And I make those books and also some music CDs and other resources available to anyone for anything, even for free. So if people can't afford them, I make them available at no charge. If people only have $1, that's fine. If they'd like to mail me something later, that's fine. I trust them. I trust God. And all these belong to God. And so that's why I make them available to anyone for anything. And so since this ministry began in 2004, I've shared well over 930, sometimes best I can track, all by invitation, just by people calling or contacting me on the website or just through word of mouth. And that's how you know it's truly God and not me, because I could never do this. I never even thought of speaking in public. It's frankly my least comfortable spot. But God usually displays His strength through our weakness, and that's how you know it's God and not me. So I've just pledged to God that I will continue to do this as long as He wants. I just ask God to open all the doors and provide every need and to change every heart. And so that's what He's done by the grace of God.